My friend told me that it is funny to listen to you ranting all the day and putting all these ranting videos. But you see, if you can do something constructive, that would be nicer for the whole community. Though I don't know what he mentioned about the whole community, but anyways, I think I rant too much. So let me do something useful, if you guys like it. When we talk about Chinese traditional martial art, the major trait is the stances. So why do you have these stances? You have this doing all this, and you see some very funny movie. Okay, for me it's very funny. You like, they do all these kind of exaggerated gestures, and you can immediately sense, oh, that's Chinese. So why Chinese people do this in their basic martial art training? I don't think many people understand, even for the traditional Chinese martial art practitioners in China or in Taiwan. They just probably hear what their teacher said and they just do it accordingly. They believe in some beliefs, saying, okay, this is a strength and building, this make you stable, but they don't know why and how. So they just do it lower and lower and lower, and actually many of them do it wrong. You need to see it from a human body structure and combining with a lot of traditional Chinese medicine ideas. Remember, it's medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. Later, I may talk about into the martial art and the medicine in ancient China. But now, let's focus on the stances. The most famous stances must be Ma Bu. Right now, I'm going to do a typical northern style Ma Bu. Usually, we're standing around our shoulder width, and we do another step out. That's the good width. It's like a standard width. But for now, you have to be careful from this point down. Maybe you've been told to be parallel with your feet, to be locking on with your toes, and you need to keep it low and strong. Honestly speaking, you will ruin your body if you just do that. Everything, all the stances in traditional Chinese martial art is teaching you to feel your own mass putting on the ground, and the earth gives the feedback towards you. You need to feel and sense the power, the force flowing to you. May the force be with you. The episode 9 sucks, episode 8, sorry. Anyways, we want you to feel the force around yourself. So all the stances training is actually help you to feel instead of just forcing you into some kind of muscle training, stableness training. Okay, that's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. So how are we doing a good Ma Bu? It's not about how low you can do, how long you can do. It's about how can you feel. So the first thing is you feel your palm, your feet, okay, the feet. You want to feel that the stress is evenly placed, not forward, not backwards, not inward, not outward. Okay, now, if you feel too much forward, of course you're standing a little back. If you feel a little bit too harsh on the inside your thumb, you turn in a little bit. If you feel too much stress outside, you turn out a little bit, because everybody is different. For yourself, in different time, different along the day, different days, you are different. Nobody is the same, and you, even with yourself, no time is the same. Okay, so feel and adjusting every time you do it. Once you adjust it, you place yourself on the center, what we call Yongquan Xue. On the center, you will have to feel the force coming through the right inside your leg and into your pelvis. And now that's the key. Your pelvis, the hip bone and the sacrum over there, go Wikipedia, don't ask me, okay? We want it to go inside. Okay? And now Instead of just keep it low, you need to feel it's coming up, and you need to feel your upper body, from your neck, your chest, your abdomen area, sinking in. It's sinking into the pelvis, not just drop your body. So once you do that, you're sinking in, you feel your spine relax, you feel your chest and your rib relax, your body will gradually and getting lower and lower and lower. Now you have to feel the back area. Don't let it get build up any tension over here. No tension over here. It's sinking. While you're doing this sinking, of course, your side area will feel a lot of tension gradually building up. So now that's the key. Don't let the stress onto your knee. Don't get into this area. You feel tension, Once the tension, the stress reaching here, stop. That's your limit. Maybe I can do this, maybe you can only do this. Doesn't matter. It's not a winning competition or any kind of a test. Doesn't matter. You need to feel. If the stress reach right here, stop. That's how you keep your body. And keep your back relaxed and straight. Your upper body sinking into the pelvis area. Make the hip bone relax, the sacrum in the middle, holding it like a ball. And that is what we call 丹田. That's what you need to train and feel. Once you lower into that position, you will feel it's very comfortable to hold your hand like this. So please don't do this. Please don't do anything above your chest, because if you really feel it, you will feel here. If you raise too high, you're actually locking yourself. If you lock yourself, you prohibit the force coming through you. So just relax. It's about here. Okay? Take a big, deep, long, and comfortable breath to further relax the whole body. Then you will feel you can standing here the whole day. You don't feel too much. Your leg might be a little bit sore, but shouldn't be strong and agony. Okay? It's not the purpose. It's not the purpose over here. Then, with your hand, you have 3 different gestures. First is like this. It's mimicking your rib. Holding, relax. This is the most relaxed form. The second one is holding a fist. Holding this fist, it will make this breath even further, go down even further. It's a stronger training over here. But remember, don't hold it too tight. It's just like holding together. Then the third is a sitting palm like this. Do another long and comfortable breath. You will feel the difference. So you have 3 different hand gestures that actually helps you to modulate how you breathe, and the force coming into you forms different ways. You can go and feel and let me know what you feel. But anyways, 2 things. First, don't go low. The height decided on yourself. Don't let the stress go onto your knee. Once it's reached here, stop. Okay, don't worry about you are higher than your peer or the other guy. If I can do this low, that's because I feel comfortable this low and my body is relaxed. That's the first thing. The second thing is make sure your body is sinking in your pelvis, not dropping in. Okay? If I do this sideways, you will see clearly. If you do this like you will become locked immediately at this area. But if you sinking yourself in, you're just dropping. It's very comfortable. You don't feel any stress. Okay? Now that's 马步. 马步 is the most important, the core thing that helps you to build up your 丹田, this vital area of, it's like a gyro for all your moves. The second move is 弓箭步, the arrow stances. Okay, now this is the most commonly mistaken stances. Always remember, everything based on the 丹田. So when I'm turning that way or that way, I'm using the pelvis area to turn first. So once I turn, I feel the tension build up, I let my feet open up, then I follow this to do the stance. Now that's a common mistake here. If you can only open this wide, so your pelvis will be like this, please do not do this. Okay, you will see a lot of this kind of gesture in the China's new martial artists because they are gymnastics. They are not traditional martial artists. That's different thing. Okay, they are gymnastics for Olympics and everything. So for them, they want some posture and everything. We don't want that. We want you to feel the force flows through you. So if you cannot really turn the whole thing into here, you just let it be here. It's fine. Okay? Your body is here, your hands here, but keep your head over there, point there. Gradually, with the practice, you will find it's opening up, and you can turn more. Okay? That's the key here. Gradually, comfortably, helping yourselves with your body communicate with each other instead of forcing into some kind of a gesture. That is a big no-no. Okay? So for 弓箭步, the bow and arrow, you turn, you come in, okay, you're stepping out. If you can do like this, it's good because you can really turn. So your rear feet will point quite forward. If you can't, you feel too much stress, you leave it here, doesn't matter. Make your head like this, it's fine. As long as you feel the power flow through both feet into the pelvis and your body still dropping into it. You feel very comfortable and relaxed. You can ask a partner to move your back. If it's loosened and comfortable, it's right. If it's tension, if it's like this, you know it's wrong. We don't want that. Now comes into the most mistake happens in this particular move. We call it 伏虎式. I'm not sure it's in English. So 伏虎式 is a change from the bow and arrow stance. You come back, you open up. I'm not sure if the camera, okay. We open up, then we're sinking in a little bit, So particularly when I sinking in, I cannot leaning backward or forward or sideways. I need to keep my upper body relaxed. Okay, I need to keep my upper body relaxed and sinking into the pelvis area. So I'm still stable, I'm still here. Everything is on the side, not on the knee, okay? Your body is comfortable. Actually, your front leg should be bending. It shouldn't be straight. If you go straight, it's locking in here. You actually lock yourself up. It should be very comfortable. You can always standing up easily. Okay, that's the idea for the 伏虎式. From now, you can probably feel and see all I am focusing on is how the upper body drops in and the legs come out into the pelvis, the hip bone, the sacrum. There's a very complex muscle group over here. Okay, from here, there, it's just go check out Wikipedia. Okay, it's useful. What we want to do is to loosen up this area. We want to loosen up this area. At the meantime, we want to build the strength with it. So that's why we have all these stances. So this one, 独立步, that looks very simple, but actually it's arduous. Why? Because if you want to keep that way, you need to keep your body sinking in, locking your one leg. Put all the weight on this leg, lift it up, and relax. You are basically sitting on one leg. That's the idea. So if you can keep this stance for at least 2 minutes, you feel comfortable. Like you can standing for 2 minutes. I can. Okay, I can't. Anyways, you should be better than mine. The following one is a turning. We call it 坐盘式. This particular one is also a misunderstood one. This one is for you to moving forward, backward, changing direction. So when practicing, we come back from 马步, using the pelvis, comfortably turn and forward. Okay, now you need to notice, if my feet can only open here, my body can only got here. So my whole upper body should facing here, but my head should turn right over there. So I will do this like this. If you want to turn more, you need to turn the feet more. So your feet turns more, your upper body turns more. Then you can do this. Okay, it's dictated by the pelvis, dictated by the flowness. So don't squeeze your body. Okay, you shouldn't feel any tension other than your side. Your side will be sore, you'll feel tired right now if you go from the beginning. But any other body part should be relaxed and comfortable. And all the force is coming into the pelvis, into your dantian, then transmit it into other places. The final basic stances in Chinese Kung Fu is this one. You see a lot of this, okay? Also, it turns out transformed from 马步. The same thing, you go here, right here. Okay, now you notice my body is still facing this way. Don't turn this way. If you turn this way, you lock yourself. Actually, it's inhibited you from moving freely. You should be like this. Okay, body like this. Hands comfortably cover your upper area, and it's loose. Okay, it's not stick. It's very loose. If somebody touches you, it should drop. It's like this. It's right here. So relax. You can move. You can move. You can forward, backwards, immediately go sideways. So this, the final two move, the 坐盘, 还有虚步, and this one it's for real moving applications. But still, remember, it's here, aiming, toward, don't locking your body like this. Okay, so that's the 6 basic stances explained. Let me know if you like it. Thanks.